Now, let's be honest. There is almost nothing that hits harder than hearing, I think we should break up. It's not just the words, it's everything that comes with them. The silence, the confusion, the feeling that something you were building just collapsed. And in that moment, most men react the same way. They panic, they try to fix it immediately. They start explaining, convincing, negotiating. Wait, we can work this out. I will change. Just give me another chance. Stuffs like that. But here's the truth you need to hear. That reaction almost always pushes her further away. So, what should you actually do? Now, first, you need to control your emotions, not suppress them, not pretend you don't care, but control them. Because how you respond in that moment will define how she sees you moving forward. If you react with desperation, you lose respect. If you react with anger, you confirm her decision. But if you respond with calm, you do something powerful, you show strength. So instead of arguing or begging, you say something simple. I understand. If that's how you feel, I respect it. That is it. It might feel unnatural, right? It might feel like you're giving up, but you're not. You're protecting your dignity, and that matters more than you think. Now, let's talk about what happens next, because the breakup conversation is just the beginning. The real test is actually what you do after. Most men make one major mistake. They keep chasing, they keep calling, they keep texting, they keep checking her socials, trying to, stay in her life in any way possible. But here's the reality. When someone decides to leave, they actually need space. They need space to feel that decision. And if you don't give it to them, they don't miss you. They feel relieved. Let that sink in. So, what do you do instead? So, you step back completely. No unnecessary messages, no just checking on you, no late night emotional test. You give her the breakup she actually asked for. And I know that that actually sounds hard, because part of you believes if I disappear, she will forget me. But the opposite is usually true. Distance creates perspective, and it allows her to feel your absence. It gives both of you time actually to think clearly without emotional pressure. Now, here's where things get deeper. This isn't just about her, it's about you. Breakups have a way of exposing things we avoid. Maybe you got too comfortable, maybe you lost focus on your goals, maybe you tolerated things you shouldn't have. This is your moment to reflect, not to blame yourself, not but to actually grow. Because the strongest men don't come out of breakups bitter, they come out better. They use the pain as fuel. They rebuild their discipline, their confidence, and their purpose. They become someone new. And here is something most people won't tell you. Sometimes, the breakup is necessary. Yeah. Not because you weren't enough, but because the relationship wasn't right. And no amount of effort can fix something that's fundamentally misaligned. So instead of asking, how do I get her back? Ask yourself, was this truly the right person for me? That question changes everything, because now you're not chasing, you are choosing. Now let's address the possibility you are thinking about. What if I want her back? That's valid, yeah? But understand this, the only way you even have a chance is by not chasing. It's by focusing on your life, your growth, your energy. And if she reaches out in the future, you respond from a place of strength, not a place of neediness. You don't jump at the opportunity when she comes back in the future. You observe, you decide, because by then you're not the same person anymore. And that's the goal. Not to win her back, but to win yourself back. Because when you do that, everything, everything changes. Your confidence returns, your clarity improves, your standards rise. And whether she comes back or not, you are in a better position. Finally, I want you to understand this. A breakup is not the end of the story. It's actually a turning point. And how you handle it determines what happens next. So don't beg, don't chase, don't lose yourself trying to hold on to someone who lets go. I want you to stand tall, step back, and rebuild. Because the man who walks away with dignity is the man who always wins in the long run. Let that stick. Now, I would like to see you in the next video. Do well to follow me. Give this video a thumbs up if you really enjoyed it and if you learned one or two. See you next time.